The flame-safe fire retardants has been demonstrated for federal, state, and local fire safety experts.
From KDFW and all around Dallas-Fort Worth, this is News 4 Texas at 6.
This morning in Fort Worth, they called the fire department before the fire began.
But they were trying to prove a point. We'll explain in just a moment. As if it wasn't hot enough, a Fort Worth company set 2 buildings on fire today on purpose. 2 identical shacks made of plywood and topped with wood shingle roofs were liberally doused with gasoline, then torched. The building on the right had been treated with the retardant, the one on the left had not. And when the flames died down, there was not much left of the house on the left.
Oh, man, that's all you need. It's another 1,000 degrees.
I know it. I wondered why it was so hot today, and there's the reason.
That's it.
Wait till the winter time, folks.
Channel 5, building a better Texas.
Also, we'll show you a house that wages its own battle against fire. Texas News 5 continues for Thursday night in just a moment. More than 1,700 homes burn every day, but one Metroplex company thinks it can cut down that number with a new product called flamesafe. The Fort Worth Fire Department held a demonstration to show how the product works. One house was treated with flamesafe and then both were set on fire. After a few minutes, the untreated house burned to the ground, but the other house just smoldered.
Then the ability for flamesafe to prevent fires in buildings received national attention on That's Incredible.
Every day, thousands of inventors believe that they have found a better way to build a mousetrap. Only a few succeed. Here is one breakthrough in the world of inventions that we've all waited for. You spray this on wood or fabric, and they virtually become fireproof.
In this year alone, 1 out of 16 homes will have an accidental fire. Recently, an incredible new chemical was invented that could prevent these tragic losses.
FlameSafe produces a chemical action with the heat that actually interferes with the fire process. It prevents the chemical changes necessary for fire to spread. When heat is applied, FlameSafe quickly reacts to keep the heat from regenerating and stop the fuel contribution to the fire. This action also reduces smoke by over 50%. A demonstration was arranged to prove FlameSafe's effectiveness. The house on the left was treated with FlameSafe. The house on the right was not. FlameSafe products were applied to both the exterior of the house as well as the drapes, furniture, and bedding inside.
Okay, guys, let's try to burn them. Rick, why don't you take the treated house, and Virg, why don't you take the untreated house? Let's take the 5 gallons of gas in. Rick, I want to make sure that we get plenty of gasoline on the wallpaper, along the side of the couch, run along the edge of the, as you come around the corner, and make sure that you go on the edge of the wood, come up in the windowsill. Virg, you do the same thing. Make sure you get plenty of gas on the wall, in the crevices, on the wallpaper that we've got on the wall and everything. Try to put at least 2.5 gallons of gas on the floor. Make a trail back out to the left as you come out of the door, to the left, and make a good stream so that the fire people can light it for us.
Equal quantities of gasoline are used. Everything possible has been done to ensure that conditions in both houses remain identical.
Hey, it looks like the firemen have got the flames lit now. Yeah, they're both going. Okay, it's up into the house. Windowsills on fire, both houses.
When the houses are first lit, it appears they are both burning. Soon, however, the fire retardant takes effect, and the treated house is free of flames.
It looks like the fire's going out in the treated house already, or it looks like there's much less fire at this point. The only fire left is right out in front of the front porch where the grass is on fire. And we got flame on top of the roof coming out the van up here.
The untreated house house has become an inferno.
As you can see, in the house treated with FlameSafe, the fire has gone out. But the fire completely destroyed the untreated house. Earlier we told you that FlameSafe can be used to treat fabrics and upholstered furniture as well as wood.
We are very fortunate to have Pete Jones with us, who has developed this incredible fire retardant treatment.
At the beginning of the program, the live studio audience saw Mr. Jones treat the left leg of these pants with FlameSafe. The right leg was left untreated.
Now you can see the untreated side is burning very well, but the treated side is not moving, not budging.
Now it'll also burn up to the crotch of the pants where the treatment stops.
To look for is also there's less smoke on the treated side. Remember he said that 90% of people in a fire are injured by the smoke. You see how there's less smoke on the other side. Thank you, Peter, very much. That certainly proves it conclusive.
And now, several years later, and after intensive testing, FlameSafe is available to homes and businesses across the country. FlameSafe products were again demonstrated, this time before a gathering of fire and building officials from New Mexico at the Albuquerque Fire Academy. In the first demonstration, identical test houses were constructed from 1-inch pine. The construction of these units was identical. 8 ounces of gasoline was applied to each house. The untreated house was quickly engulfed in flames, while the treated house remained virtually unharmed. Notice the total reduction in smoke generation. And remember, FlameSafe is non-toxic during the application phase and remains that way even after heat is applied. Shake shingle roofs continue to be of concern to homeowners, businesses, and fire officials. Not only does the application of FlameSafe improve the appearance of the shingles, as you can see on the right, but it also provides a 5-year barrier to fire. Both simulated rooftops are drenched with 1 quart of gasoline each. Care is taken to ensure that each shingle receives an equal amount of gasoline. Both are ignited, and the gasoline fires are quite impressive. But notice the treated shingles. The heat has caused the exclusive FlameSafe chemical action mentioned earlier. This has kept the heat from regenerating and is stopping the fuel contribution to the gasoline fire. The shingle treatment is applied by high-pressure spraying. Treating wood with FlameSafe allows the wood to withstand heat in excess of 1,300 degrees. It also acts as a waterproofing agent, a barrier to insects, and prevents mold and mildew. After the fire is extinguished, the untreated shingles are completely destroyed, while the integrity of the wood on the treated shingles is maintained. The local news media was impressed.
It helps to dispel oxygen, it helps to cool the surface so there's no heat, and it helps to form a barrier against the fuel source. So actually, fire is a chemical change, and it does not allow that chemical change to occur.
And remember, FlameSafe is effective on fabrics and other interior materials too. This vertical burn test was conducted to illustrate the power of FlameSafe on several different substances. First, cotton fabric was tested. The test strip on the left was left untreated. The strip on the right was treated. The untreated cotton failed the difficult vertical burn test. Then, a 100% man-made fabric was tested. Once again, the untreated strip on the left failed the test. And with highly flammable polyurethane foam, the results are once again obvious. This foam is the same type found in businesses and homes alike.
FlameSafe products are the most effective fire retardants in the world.
This tape has been developed to show you the effectiveness of the industrial strength fire buster.